So we said if you guys can remember, you see that the least number of tasks you can do, for all the services, you can do at least 10 tasks in total. So let's say a single task for transcription writing job, you get paid 500 shillings. If you can do 10 tasks, okay, at that point, when you're talking, okay, let's talk about dollars and also cash also instead. So if you can do at least 10 tasks, for the 10 tasks, let's talk about now you at least doing 10 tasks in this category. So if you do 10 tasks here, it means in dollars form, at this point you're going to be paid at least, we're talking about $40, between $40 to at least $50. Okay. This one is if you do 10 tasks in dollars form in a single day, you can make around $40 to $50. Okay. But now, if you do 10, okay, in Kenya shillings, if you do the math in Kenya shillings here, okay, we're talking about, in Kenya shillings, we are talking about you making about 5K to at least 6K. This one is just daily earning. This one is daily earning. We're talking about you getting paid here in one day. This one is just in one day. You can make between 5K to 6K. That is about $40 to $50. So it means if you keep on doing the same thing, if you talk about 1 week, I don't know where I can write it, but you guys are still following anyway. So in 1 week, let's talk about 1 week here. In 1 week, if you do the math in 1 week here, we're talking about, this one is about 280. This is about $280, okay? To $350. $280 to $350 in a single week. In Kenya shillings, if you do the math, in 1 week, that is about you making about 35,000. This one by 7, we're talking about 42. This one is in 1 week, so you can do the math in 1 month, in 6 months. That is it. Okay. So in 1 day, you can make between $40 to $50. That is between you can make between $40 to $50. That is about 5K to 6K in a single day. That means in 1 week, we're talking about you making about $280 to around $350. That is about 35 Kenya shillings, 35 to 42,000. So you tell me, even if you book the account, actually the least amount of money you can book the account here with to do transcription writing job. The least amount is this one called the starter kit. At how much? 4,500 Kenya shillings, or even $36. So you tell me, even if you book the account at $36, and in a single week you can walk away with around around $280 to $350. Or in Kenya shillings, in a single week, you're talking about 42,000 in a single week. Then you can see the essence of me talking about you don't need to focus on the amount of money you're booking the account with. Rather, you just need to focus on the profits you're going to be making in a single day, in a single week. That is what you need to be focusing on. Okay? So, to book the account, I've just told you how you can book the account. Take the link on my bio, create an account, then text me with that WhatsApp number there. I'm going to guide you on how you can be able to do what? Book that account. So that is about transcription writing, guys, okay? Converting audios into written text. A single task that you do, if you translate one task, you get between $4 to $5 per task, okay? In Kenya shillings, that is about 500 to 600 shillings per task for transcription writing. In 1 day, you can make about $40 to $50, which is like 5K to 6K. In 1 week, that is about 35K to 42K, which in dollars is like between 280K to 350,000. So, to $350, sorry. Okay. So, who's got any question about transcription writing? Before I jump into the next service called translation, as we finalize the call, who has got any question pertaining transcription writing? You can ask it right now. I'm going to respond to you right now. Make sure that you follow me, guys, if you haven't. El Captain, welcome on board. Thanks, Mwariri Davis, for following me. I'm going to follow you back as well. Okay. The Big Jungle is asking, kindly, is this really services? What is your question? Kindly, is this really services? Is it not a service? The Big Jungle Warrior, is transcription writing not a service? We're talking about digital services, okay? Maybe if you just joined right now, maybe you are late. So we have 5 digital services we are offering in this platform. The first one we talked about was data entry. We had discussed that one. The second one we talked about was academic writing. Now the third service we're talking about right now is called transcription writing. After this one, we are going to be talking about translation writing. Okay? Then we'll summarize with the academy. And maybe you're just here for the first time. Those of us who have been here for a longer time, you understand what I normally do. We normally do the theory right now, then by 4 p.m. we do the practical. So yes, we are talking about digital services. So if you are asking, is this really services? Yes, transcription writing is a service, okay? For your information. Maybe you know that one anyway, okay? Yeah, so the Big Jungle Warrior, welcome on board. Welcome to the Digital Honors Club. I know maybe you are new here. You are wondering what is happening, okay? Yeah. So thanks, is it Teleki for following me? Zena Jimmy, thanks for following me. I'm going to follow you back as well. So guys, let's jump into the translation writing. Kama muna maswali, if you guys don't have any question, thanks Mwariri for following me. I'm going to follow you back as well. So let's talk about the last digital service called translation writing. Let me talk about the last digital service called translation writing. I normally say this one, guys. If you're here for the first time, make sure you follow, because you might be wondering, what is this guy saying? I've just joined right now. What is this person saying? So if you want to know what I've been saying for the past 3 years, because I've been here for 3 years, if you want to know what I've been talking about, just follow me right now, so that you don't ask that question again next time, okay? Yeah, follow me right now. So let's talk about the last service called translation writing. Translation. Translation writing. So write down somewhere. That is our fourth service called translation writing. So make sure you write down somewhere translation writing. Okay? So what is to translate? I'm going to talk about that one. That is our fourth digital service. Let me make sure that the whiteboard here is white. Let me make sure that it is clean. And I've just said, if you want to know how much money I withdrew yesterday from this opportunity I'm sharing here, watch the video I posted from my TikTok profile. Follow me right now if you haven't. If you want to see how much money I made all of this week, and I just did yesterday. So enda pale kwa my profile, watch that video. Sini sawa? Yeah, of the amount of money I withdrew this week from this opportunity. Ndio waamini nalipa, because some of us are still doubting here and there. Follow me and go and watch some of the videos in my profile. In my profile, if you just go and watch it, there's a video I've even pinned. Let's talk about the fourth service called translation writing. Translation writing. This one is our fourth digital service. So let's talk about translation. So I'm going to define what is translation writing now. To translate, translation writing simply means to rewrite. So write down this simple definition. To translate simply means to rewrite one language. Write down this one somewhere. To translate simply means to rewrite one language to the next language. To translate simply means rewriting one language to the next language while retaining the original meaning of the message. Write down this one. While retaining the original meaning of the message. So, in translation writing, for your information, follow me guys if you haven't. Follow me right now. Tap up the screen, share the live, like the live as well. So, we've just said that to translate simply means to rewrite one language to the next language while retaining the original meaning of the message. So, in this platform I'm working with, the platform gives you a chance whereby you can decide to do what? You can translate either an audio file. For your information, in this platform you can translate an audio file, okay? Not an audio file. You can translate an audio recording or even a written text. Remember, you are translating one language to the next language. For example, let me make it clear. A good example is this one for you to understand even it easily. For example, your client can give you an assignment to translate an English audio recording, okay, into maybe a French or a German or a Spanish or maybe let's say a Chinese, Japanese, Hindu, all those languages. So Your client is going to tell you, can you translate for me this language from English to French language? Can you translate this language from English to Swahili language? So that is what we are saying here. To translate simply means to rewrite one language to the next language. And when you are doing that one, you don't change the original meaning of the message, okay? You don't change the original meaning of the message, the tone, the content. You don't change everything there, okay? And you're given a chance to translate an audio or even a written text in this platform. For example, you can translate an English audio recording. You can translate an English audio recording to a French audio recording. You can translate an English written text to a French written text, okay? Yeah, so I was just saying this one. Before I talk about the amount of money you're going to be paid if you translate, I want to talk about this one. Now, if you want to know how you can be able to translate step by step using your smartphone, using your laptop, watch my videos. I've even pinned, that is my first video there is about how to translate using your smartphone step by step. Go and watch that video. I've just pinned it in my profile there. Also, I've also pinned on how you can do transcription writing using your smartphone step by step. I've also pinned that video. Watch some of my pinned videos. There's part 1, there's part 2, but there's part 3. You can always watch them. But again, if you don't still understand, easier. Always attend my 4 p.m. trainings because I normally do practicals on either translation writing and also transcription writing. And still, if you don't understand up to that point, just text me with this WhatsApp number here, okay? I'm going to give you a video that you can watch, the entire video. You can watch it step by step. A YouTube video that I just got recorded, you can watch the entire video and understand how can you translate using your smartphone, how can you do transcription writing using your smartphone and your laptop, so that you'll be paid at least $4 to $6 per task, okay? I'm making it easy on your side so that by the time you're going to be working with me, Coach Silas, you have all the basics. Sini sawa? So, mshandika hizi notes before I wrap them, because I want to wrap them right now. I want to talk about the money part. How much money will you be paid if you translate one task to the second task? What about the YouTube? So Ramsey nimesema, if you want to know how you can be able to do translation and transcription writing job, just make sure that you follow me, okay? Take the link on my bio, create an account, and also you can text me with this WhatsApp number here. Nitakupatia hiyo link ya YouTube, a video I've recorded. You can watch how to do translation writing, how to do transcription writing using your smartphone, using your laptop. Si tuko sawa? Tuko sawa hadi hapo? So, I hope mshaandika hizi notes guys. Kama ushaandika nitaipia pale number 5 kwa chat box. I want to wrap it right now. I want to talk about the money part. How much money will you be paid if you translate one language to the next language? Na nimesema, ukitaka kujua ni pesa ngapi nili withdraw jana, go and watch the video in my profile. Ukitaka kujua how you can do transcription writing, translation writing step by step using your laptop, using your smartphone, go and watch my videos pale. Si ni sawa? Yeah, so I want nitapia number 5 kwa chat box. Kama mshaandika hizi because I want to wrap it right now. I want to talk about the money part. Type number 3 in the chat box. Type number 3 in the chat box, guys, if you've written down these notes on translation writing. I want to wrap them right now. If it is your first time being here, guys, make sure that you follow me if you haven't. Follow me right now. Tap the screen, share the live. If it is your first time being here, make sure that you follow me, guys. For more financial skills, knowledge, and experience, follow me right now. I normally call everyone here as a digital earner, and we normally say that digital earners, the same way we normally do. As digital earners, you learn live and you earn daily. Of course, you are learning live from my classes here. I normally do them 3 times in a day. After learning, you're going to book an account here. After you book the account, you're going to work with me and you're going to be earning immediately. At least how much in a day? 5K in a single day. So, the ball is on your court. Decide. So, I want to talk about the money part. Before to maliza imagine, I want to talk about how much money will you be paid if you translate. So, let's jump into the money part. I hope mnaandika notes because niliwapatia chance ya kuandika notes by day. Okay, nilisema ukikuja meeting zangu, kuja meeting yangu with a notebook and a pen because hizi vitu nafunza hapa ndio tutatumia kufanya kazi. Okay? Yeah. Attend my class. Why have I even wrapped this one? I wanted to talk about the money part. Okay, anyway, let me just wrap it because I'm going to repeat it anyway. So, that is, we are still in translation writing. I want to talk about the money part. Translation. So let's talk about the payment. So for translation writing, the least amount of money you can be paid if you do a single task for translation writing, the least amount you're going to be paid here if you do a single translation job is from $3 to $6 per task. it normally ranges between $3 to $6 per task if you do a single translation writing job, okay? In Kenya shillings here, why can I don't know, can I write it on this other side anyway? Anyway, in Kenya shillings, that is about 400 to 700 shillings. In Kenya shillings, if you translate one task, you're going to be paid between 400 to 700 shillings. That is between $3 to $6. And I told you guys that the least number of tasks you can do in a single day, you can do at least 10 tasks. The least number of tasks you can do every single day for all the services we are offering, you can do at least 10 tasks in a day. So that means if you do 10 tasks here, if you do the math, in 10 tasks in dollars here, if you can do at least 10 tasks, okay? If you can do 10 tasks here, I don't know where I can put it, but okay, let me just put it here. It means in a single day, if you do 10 tasks, that is about you making about $30 to $60, okay? But it's now in Kenya shillings, in one day, let's do the math in one day. So in one day, if you do translation writing, in Kenya shillings, if you do 10 tasks here, that is about you making between 4K to 7,000. Continue doing the same work in a period of 1 week, consistently. You're making about, this one is about, is it 28K guys? 28K to 49K. Let's talk about 1 month. How much is this one guys in 1 month? Let me see your answers in the chat box. Ni pesa ngapi in 1 month guys? Kama unafanya hii kwa wiki between 28K to 49K in 1 month ni pesa ngapi? Let me see your answers in the chat box. Hebu mnipatie answer hapo kwa chat box if you guys are learning. Honorable Silas, welcome on board. Honorable Silas, welcome to Coach Silas class. Karibu sana. So you're saying if in one day you can make about 4K to 7K doing translation writing job, okay? That means in 1 week doing translation writing job consistently, because the least number of tasks you can do in a single day, you can do at least 10 tasks here, okay? So if in a single week you can make 48K, sorry, you can make 28,000 to 49,000 in a single week doing translation writing consistently. How much are we talking about guys here in 1 month? Let me see your answers in the chat box. That is 28,000 times 4 and 49,000 times 4. Ni pesa ngapi guys? 28,000 times 4 and 49,000 times 4. How much are we talking about guys in 1 month? Let me see your answers in the chat box. Tuchangamke bana. The 10 of us who are here, the 11 of us. How much is 28K by 4? 28,000 times 4 guys and 49,000 times 4. That is how much? Are we guys learning? Let's be active guys. Let's be active. Type for me your answer in the chat box down here. Type for me your answer in the chat box. If I'm repeating again for the last time, with the translation, if you do a single task for translation writing, the company is going to pay between $3 to $6. Okay, it means if you do 10 tasks in a single day, you can make about $30 to $60. In Kenya shillings, that is about you making in 1 day 4K to 7,000. And I'm saying, if in 1 day you can make 4K to 7K doing translation writing job, in 1 week that is about 28,000 to 49,000. So how much is this one guys in 1 month? Let's leave it at 1 month. Then I help someone to know how they can be able to book an account to do translation writing job. Ni pesa ngapi guys? Let me see your answers in the chat box. How much is that one guys? Follow me if you haven't. Tap the screen, share the live, and follow me if you want to learn all these skills on how you can be able to make at least 5K every single day. So how much is this one in 1 month guys? 28,000 times 4 ni pesa ngapi? And 49,000 times 4 ni pesa ngapi? Are you guys in my class really? 28,000 times 4 ni pesa ngapi guys? And 49,000 times 4 ni pesa ngapi? Mnitapia answers hapo kwa chat box. I can see Ramsey anasema 112K. Another person, tukienda kumalizia. Thanks a lot Mzigula for following me. I'm going to follow you back as well. Ramsey, you're saying you're doing a good job, amazing. Thanks a lot Ramsey. Tekeli, thanks for following me. I'm going to follow you back as well. So how much is this one guys? Adel Ndola anasema 112K by okay. 112 to 196, that is correct. So in 1 month, 112K to 196K monthly earning. And how much money did you book the account with? Now, To book the account to do transaction writing, this one you can do with all of these three main packages. You can book the account at 4,500 Kenya shillings or 36 US dollars, and you can work on translation writing. This one appears in all the packages. Be it LHK at 6K, you can still do translation writing. Be it the Pro account, you can still do it. Pro account at 11,000, you can still do translation writing. But take a look at this one. Even if you book the account with the 4,500 Kenya shillings or 36 US dollars, and in a single day, you are making about 4K to 7K. Already umerudisha ile pesa ulianza nao business. Already you've got the money you booked the account with, and now you are focusing on doing what? Making more profits. You've got your return on investment, you are now focusing on making more profits. In a single day doing transaction writing. In a week that is 28K to 49,000. So let's say for example, even if you book this account for transaction at 6,000 here, the Elite account at 6K, you can still recover this money in a single day. Take a look at that one. In a single week, you can have double of that one. Even if you join the account with the Pro account with 11,000, you can still recover that money in a single week. You can see, in a single week, 28K to 49K, in a month at 112 to 196. So guys, that one takes me to the last service called Academy. So we've covered all the 5 digital services except Academy. So let me talk about the Academy as we finalize. So we talked about data entry, academic writing, transcription, translation. I want to talk about the last service called Academy. And I told you guys that the same apps we were using in doing transcription writing job are the same apps we are also going to be using in doing translation writing job. So I'm shandika hizo notes before I wrap. I want to talk about the last service called Academy. I have to malize a meeting. Then I help someone to book an account here for only serious people who are ready to make money. For only serious people who want to make money, I'm going to guide you on how you can book that account right now. So if you've written down these notes, guys, type for me number 6 in the chat box. Before I wrap them, type for me number 6 down here in the chat box. Type for me number 6 if you've written down these notes on translation writing. And I told you guys that in the morning I normally do the theory. In my 4 p.m. trainings, I normally do practical. So today is on a weekend, okay? Today is on a weekend. For your information, today is on a weekend. We're going to be doing lots of these services anyway. Type number 6 in the chat box. Kama ushaandika hizi notes. If you've written down these notes on translation writing, type for me number 6. I can see only Aden Ndolo. Aden Ndolo only is the person who has written down those notes. So let me just proceed. Because of time, I want to talk about the last service called the Academy. That is the Academy, the last service. So let me wrap this one. The last service number 5, I want to talk about the Academy. Service number 5. Service number 5, which is the last service, is called Academy. So write down somewhere Academy. So I'm going to explain what is an academy. Now, in the platform I'm working with, you need an academy, but the name academy is just like a school, right? That is why we're calling ourselves the digital earners. And I normally say that digital earners, you learn live and you earn on a daily basis. Digital earners learn live, earn on a daily basis. So this academy here is like a mentorship program. So let's write down somewhere. The academy is like a mentorship program. So when you join my platform, you are going to be mentored every single day. This academy is like a mentorship program. It's like a daily training. Write down somewhere. These are like daily trainings. So why do you need to be trained every single day? The reason why you need to be trained every single day, if you join my platform, you need someone to teach you. How can you do transcription? How can you do translation? How can you do academic writing? How can you do data entry? You need someone to coach you. You need someone to mentor you step by step. So what normally happens here, these daily trainings, you get to be trained 3 times in a day. 3 times. So you're going to be trained 3 times in a day. So we can train you in the morning, that is 9 a.m. in the morning, 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and also 9 p.m. at night. So we train you 3 times. Why do you need to be trained 3 times in a day? Because we don't want that scenario whereby if you join the company, you start complaining about, oh, I joined that platform, they never supported me, they never trained me, they never guided me on what to do next. We are trying to do away with those blame games. That is why we are saying, if you work with me, Coach Silas, I only want to work with serious personnel. Only someone is ready to be coachable, implementing the skills I'm training them, they make money, and to repeat the process, okay? So, another reason why you need this academy, these are some of the reasons why you need the academy in the first place. So, right now, some of the reasons. Number one, the first reason why you need the academy, the number one reason why you need the academy is because through this academy, you're going to be getting the skills, the knowledge. Number two, I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. Number three, the experience. So you cannot make money. I normally say this one most of the times, and it's true actually. Nowadays, if you don't have skills to make money, it's very difficult. Actually, with zero skills, you have zero money. Right now, if you apply for a job, they'll ask you, how many years of experience do you have in your career, in your sector, in your line of work? How many years of experience do you have? But now with us here, we're not even interested in how many years of experience do you have. Even if you have zero experience, through our mentorship program, through our daily training program, we normally say that we qualify those people who are unqualified. Okay? So even if you've never done it before, it is upon us to make sure that we guide you. We teach you 3 times in a day. If you don't have the skills to make money on transcription, you cannot make money from transcription. If you don't have the skills to make money on data entry, academic writing, network marketing, of course you need to have skills. Skills is everything. More skills, more money. No skills, no money, okay? And you need to have the knowledge. You need to understand what is transcription, what is translation, what is academic writing, what is data entry. You need to have the knowledge. Because even me personally, Coach Silas, I've been in this platform for 3 years. Right now, I'm 3 years old in what I'm doing right now. I cannot come here and tell you about something that I don't even have the knowledge about. I have to explain to you what I'm very sure about. Okay? So that's why we're saying, through this academy, you're going to be getting the skills, the knowledge, and the experience. And also, this academy is going to help you to do what? Number 4, this academy is going to help you to be accountable. So accountability. Accountability is very much important. So that's why I was saying that I only want to work with people who are ready to be coachable, only people who are, how can I put it? People who are money oriented. Be money oriented, have that anger to at least make this amount of money every single day. You need to have goals. You need to have a vision. What do you want? What do you expect? You need to have some of the expectations. Okay? You need to have something that you're working for in order for you to make money. That is why you are here. So I only want to work with someone who's going to be coachable, and that one comes from this academy. So the point number 5, you have to be someone who's ready to be coachable in order for me to work with you, because I'm not going to be working with the lazy people. We want to make money if you're lazy. We want to make money if you're giving excuses, right? Yeah. Excuses won't give me or even you the money. So you have to be coachable. If I teach you a skill, you have to implement that skill and make money from it. Accountability. You have to be there. Don't give me the reason as excuses as why, I was not available for this meeting because of A, B, C, D. I was not available. No, if you start giving excuses, trust me, you won't be able to make money. So I only need to have serious people to work with, and someone who has got goals. You have something that you're working towards. You want to achieve that one. That is the person I want to work with. Someone who is money oriented. Someone who has got a vision. There's something that they want to achieve. Maybe a long-term goal, a short-term goal. Those are the people I want to work with in my platform. And it's very easy, guys. What do? Just take the link on my bio, create the account, then text me with this WhatsApp number which is here, and you can book the account with any of the packages here, and we start working on a daily basis and get paid at least 5K. This one, be rest assured. If you want to see how much money I made this week, I posted it yesterday. Go and watch some of my videos in my profile. You can watch how much money I withdrew yesterday. And from my profile also, you can watch some of the videos on how you can do transcription writing, translation writing, both using your smartphone, both using your laptop. So you don't have an excuse as to why you don't want to make money, right? Unless there's something that maybe we need to know that we don't know right now. So what I'm saying is this one, guys. If you want to make at least 5K, 10K, 20, 30, 40, 50K in a single week, work with me, Coach Silas. Just follow me right now. I'm plugging you into a road to success. Someone once said that a mentor is like following a mentor. Someone once said that following a mentor is like turning on the GPS to success. That is true. Following what your mentor is telling you, having a mentor in your career, in your networking career here, in your digital career here, having a mentor is like you turning on that GPS tracker on your way to success, because you need mentorship. You need someone to support you, right? You need someone to coach you. You need someone to guide you, and that is me here. Okay, guys? Yeah, so I think you guys have been able to master that one. I want to leave you with this quote from the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 4. Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 4 is saying, Proverbs chapter 10, verse 4, this book is saying that the easiest way to be poor, the easiest way to be poor is to do nothing. I'm giving you an opportunity whereby you can do all these 5 digital services: transcription, translation, data entry, academic writing. I'm turning your GPS tracker on your way to success. So if you want to jump with me on that sailing ship, follow me right now. Take the link on my bio, create account. Let's work, book an account. Let's get started. But if you want to be poor, just sit back and do nothing, because right now, if you're not working online, then if you're not working online right now, if your smartphone is not making money for you right now, it's like you're, how can I put it? You're working hard. You don't need to work hard, you just need to work smart. Working smart is you learning a skill, implementing that skill, and making money from it and repeating the process. Ni sawa guys? So nani kuna swali hadi hapo? I think we've covered everything. Who has got any question? If you haven't followed me, guys, follow me right now. Who has got any question, guys, before we finalize this meeting? I want to help someone to book an account, and it's very easy, guys. Ramsey is saying the academy. That is amazing. Ramsey, you've been active in my chats. Mzigula, that is Ahina Mzigula. Also, I can see you're also active. Apology is also active. Thanks. Is it Mikaris for following me? I'm going to follow you back as well. Mzigula, thanks for following me as well. I'm going to follow you back as well. So guys, who has got any question? Here is my WhatsApp number. If you want to get started, the time is right now. And guess what, guys? I have a bonus for someone. So before I end this meeting, let me just say this one, because this one is important. We've covered everything that we needed to cover today. So I want to give you guys some extra cash bonus as we finalize the meeting. So let me just wrap these ones. Now I want to support at least let me show this the clarity here before we proceed. Now right now we are in August, right? Today is 1st of August. We are in new month. So I want to promote someone, because actually yesterday, if you can go and watch my videos on my profile, if you go and watch those videos on my profile, yesterday I withdrew a good amount of money. So I want to support at least 3 people. So for those of us who are ready to activate the account today, after this call, today, if you activate your account today through me, Coach Silas, if you check the link on my bio, create the account and activate, I want to support at least 3 people today who are willing to book the account, and I'm going to give them each this cashback. At least how much per person? That is, if you can book the account with any of the fees we are having here, at least 3 people who are willing to book an account today. That offer is between today and tomorrow. Actually, I need to extend it to tomorrow only. Between today, Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday, if you're going to be booking the account, because also make sure that you follow me right now. If you book the account with me and start working on any of these packages here, I'm going to give you 500 shillings cashback bonus. This one is on me. If you want free lunch, let's do it right now. If you want free supper, let's do it today, right? So this promo is running from today and tomorrow. This one is for today and tomorrow only. Anyone booking the account with any of these fees, the starter key at 6K, elite account at starter key at 4,500, elite account at 6K, pro account at 11,000. I'm just supporting 3 people. So kama uko ready baadaye, kama uko ready kubook the account saa hizi tu. Between saa hizi na kesho. This promo is for today and tomorrow. Ukibook account hapo hivi na activate account yako na tuanze kazi, naenda kukupatia kwa M-Pesa yako 500 shillings. At least 3 people only today and tomorrow. Sasa sawa? So chaguo ni lako. Ikifika by Monday, ukitaka kuanza kazi, itabidi umelipia the full joining fee iko pale, but nimekuambia kama utabuka account between today and tomorrow, this one is the cashback bonus from me to you. So muamue kama uko ready, get it right now. If you're ready to join the earning team, the time is right now. Sasa sawa? Yeah, so nani kuna swali? So it is questions times. Let me see. Questions and answers time. Now, who has got any general questions before we call off this session? Ask your question right now. I'm going to respond to it before we call off this session. Nani kuna swali? And for your information, if you join even my platform and work with me, not only are you going to be getting this 500 cash bonus, kuna stuffs mingi mimi nitakupatia. Okay? We have some of the branded t-shirts nitakupatia pale, branded hoodies, okay? Branded capes, okay? So that is if you decide to join my team, Coach Silas, and we work together. For the first 3 people who are willing to do what? Be part of this one. Welcome on board Mentor X. So nani kuna swali guys? I think nimeshamaliza hapa hivi. Questions and answers time. Nani yako na swali? Tubuka na account. For your information guys, I'm in Nairobi, eh? Yeah, so when you're in Nairobi by day, let me just make it clear. Ukiwa Nairobi, let me remind you of some of the training centers because someone need to understand this one, okay? So anyway, acha tu niandike hapa chini. The first 3 people who are going to be booking the account between today and tomorrow, work with me, Coach Silas, book an account here. I'm going to give you 500 shillings cash back bonus. Sini sawa? So ukiwa Nairobi pale, for those of us in Nairobi, hata kuna meeting saa hizi Nairobi, those sijaenda, nitaenda hivyo saa 8. Sini sawa? Kuna meeting in Nairobi. So for those of us in Nairobi, we normally do our meetings in these places. Right now this one. In Nairobi, we normally do our meetings at R&G Plaza. When you mko Nairobi, if you want to meet me and you're within Nairobi, if you want to meet me, maybe you want to activate the account physically, you want to meet me. In Nairobi, we normally do our meetings at R&G Plaza, 3rd floor. Sawa? R&G Plaza, 3rd floor. For your information, hapa ndio tunafanyanga our physical meetings. Even right now as we speak, there's a meeting going on in Nairobi. Naenda ku travel hapo saa 8. Haya. Hapo Nairobi pia bado kuna place tunafanyanga meeting inaitwa Norwich Union House. Wenye mko Nairobi mnajua hii maneno, si ndio? So Norwich Union House inakuwa pale opposite Hilton Hotel. Sawa? Yeah, ama hiyo pizza house inakuwa tu hapo hivyo. Haya, for those of us in Eldoret. If you are in Eldoret, we normally do our meetings at my Comfy Hotel. Those of us in Eldoret, there's this place called my Comfy. I'm plugging you, so you go up is easy. For those of us in Eldoret, we normally do our physical meetings at my Comfy Hotel. Sini sawa? Ani watu LD. Peshi hapo achana na swali yangu wewe. Haya, sasa ani watu wa Nairobi. Ukiwa Nakuru pale, watu wa Nakuru pia tunafanyanga meetings hapa. Sijaambia time, sorry. Watu wa Nairobi, 3rd floor R&G Plaza, ama Norwich Union House, tunafanyanga meeting hapo from 10 am. So, hata saa hizi ukienda pale R&G Plaza, kuna meeting inaendelea pale. R&G Plaza iko pale opposite Ronald Gala, iko pale opposite Best Lady hapo. Ni sawa? So, watu wa Nakuru, pia kuna wale tunafanyanga meetings, team Nakuru. Wangapi wako Nakuru hapa? Watu wa Nakuru tunafanyanga meeting place inaitwa Bison Hotel. Or Hotel Bison. Si ni sawa? Watu wa Nakuru tunafanyanga physical trainings pale Bison Hotel every Saturday. Kama saa hizi leo kuna meeting in these places ninasema pale. Aya, watu wa Meru. If you are from Meru town, we normally do our meetings at Paramount Hotel. Paramount Hotel. Ana watu wa Meru by the way. So, kuna various places sijasema, hata ukiwa Nyahururu, ukiwa Naivasha, ukiwa Machakos, whichever place in yuko, we have members in all the 47 counties in Kenya. The platform I'm working with is an international platform. Right now we have, even me Coach Silas, niko na team pale Nigeria, niko na team USA, niko na team hapa Uganda hapa, niko na team South Africa. So Eagle Web is an international platform for your information, okay? What I'm working with here is an international platform, so yes. Nani uko na swali hadi hapo by the way? I want to finalize this meeting. Why unasema Aisha unasema aje why? What do you mean now? Okay, nani uko na swali guys? We remain with around I can see we have around 8 minutes remaining. So welcome on board Seth. If you're just joining right now, make sure that you follow me if you haven't. Follow me right now for more financial skills, knowledge and experience. Ni sawa? Yeah, nana kuna swali guys. Juu sasa ni kama tushamaliza hapa. Zena Jimmy, thanks for following me. I'm going to follow you back as well, okay? Any question? Any question? So let me just give, okay, let me acha nifanye recap tukimaliza sasa. So if you're just joining right now, you are wondering what is happening here. We've just finalized some of the 5 digital services we are offering in this platform. So these 5 digital services we were talking about, let me just indicate them here after we finalize the meeting. The first service we discussed here on how to make money online, at least 5K every single day. Follow me if you haven't. Follow me right now. The first service we talked about was called data entry. We're just now doing a recap, okay? We talked about data entry as a service. The second service we talked about was called academic writing. Academic writing was the second service we talked about. The third service we talked about was called transcription. The fourth service we talked about was called translation. Translation writing. Then the last service we talked about right now is called academy. Now, I normally train 3 times in a day. We've all talked about all these services. And nimesema the least amount of money you can make in a single day. In a single day is 5K. And the least number of tasks you can do every single day, you can do at least 10 tasks. So, just for a quick reminder guys, to book an account, we have this package called the starter kit. Starter kit ni pesa ngapi? 4,500 to book an account. 4,500 or even 36 USD. With this account, you can only do 3 services. Number 1, you can do academy, translation, transcription. Are you guys following? Right? With this account called the starter kit account at 500 or even 36 US dollars, you can only do 3 services. That is academy, translation, transcription. This second account, sorry, the second package is called Elite account. The second account is called Elite account. Now with this Elite account, you can book it with at least as 6,000 Kenya shillings or even 47 USD. With this account, you can do 4 services. With this account, you can do 4 services. Number 1, you can do academy. With the Elite account at 6K, you can do academy. You can do translation, transcription, and academic writing. Academic writing starts with this account called the Elite account at 6,000. Sinisa. Then we have the third account called the Pro account. This one here. Pro account will cost you 87 USD or even 11,000. With this account, you can do all these 5 digital services. That is data entry, academic writing, transcription, translation, the academy. So you decide which account here ranges within your budget. Which account can you afford for a start? You are the one to decide. And I've just said the least amount of money you can make every single day from any of these services, you can make at least 5K. And for the first 3 people who are going to be booking an account with me, Coach Silas, today, between today and tomorrow, I'm going to give you guys 500 shillings cashback. Nimeshawaambia pale. Ukibook an account between leo na kesho, nawapatia 500 shillings cashback bonus. Hiyo ni yangu sasa baadaye. Okay? Cashback bonus. Hiyo ni yangu. Okay? For the first 3 people when you watabook account between leo na kesho, nawapatia hii 500 shillings cash bonus. Ni sawa? Yeah, so na nimewaambia wanafunza mara 3. 3 times, I normally teach 3 times in a day. So morning hours, just a quick reminder, morning hours, hizi ni digital trainings. Morning hours wanafunza from 10 a.m. kuendelea. 10 a.m., 10, 20, 10, 30, every Monday to Saturday. Kama leo Monday to Saturday, nafunza morning hours 10 a.m. onwards. In the afternoon, hapo masanane hapo, I normally train at 4 p.m. Afternoon hours, I normally teach at 4 p.m. Then, in the evening, or even at night, I normally teach also at 10 p.m. Now, my morning trainees like these ones, my morning trainees, the time I'm training, I normally give the theory of what we are offering in the marketplace. In my afternoon training at 4 p.m., I normally do practicals. Same case, with my 10 p.m. training, I also normally do practical. So I want you to write down this schedule. Andika hii schedule mahali because saki usahau. Ukiattend meeting yangu ya asubuhi, maybe let's say you missed my 10 a.m. training, then my theory 10 a.m. training you can attend my 4 p.m. practical class in the afternoon. Or if you miss my 4 p.m. training at 4 p.m., you can also attend my evening training at 10 p.m. and learn something practical. It can be translation, it can be data entry, academy, all these things. We normally do the practical. So guys, you don't have an excuse as why you don't want to make money unless sasa wewe umeamua tu like unataka tu usote, complain about the economy, your parents, relatives. Take the risk. This risk is worth it. And I've just shown you guys there that you don't need to focus on the amount of money you are using to book an account. Rather focus on the profits you are going to be making in a single day, in a single week, in a single month. Ni sawa guys. Hadi hapo. Nani ako na swali? Chana angalia mtu ako na swali hapo. Is there anyone who has got any question up to that point? Because we've discussed the basics. Thanks Seth for following me. I'm going to follow you back as well. If it is your first time being here, guys, follow me. I'm going to follow you back as well. Aya, 2 minutes remaining. Who has got any question about what I've just done right there? Guys, tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen, share the live, and follow me if you haven't. Yeah? Chara, just pull down, bana. Tushamaliza meeting. You don't need to come up there. Just pull down because we are not doing a discussion here. So just pull down kidogo. That is Chara. I don't know who that person is anyway. Kurutu, welcome on board. Thanks for joining right now. Follow me guys if you haven't. Follow me if you haven't followed me. For more financial skills, knowledge, experience, follow me right now. The first 3 people, when you book account between today and tomorrow, nakupatia 500 shillings cashback bonus. So, yeah, so decide. So for your information guys, if you want to get more information, if you want to know how you can do this practical data entry, if you want to know how you can do practical academic writing, kuna some videos, kuna some videos nimepost this morning. Okay, kuna videos nilipost jana. I've even pinned it. I've pinned this one. You can go and take a look at it. This video. Take a look at my profile. This video for transcription writing. I've pinned it. Nimepin this one actually. This is one of my videos nimepin pale. You can go and watch how can you do transcription writing using your smartphone, using your laptop. We have step 1, step 2, step 3. Also, if you want to know how you can be able to do translation writing job, pia nimepin pale. Go and watch it. One of my videos in my profiles. Also, if you want to know how much money I withdrew yesterday from this opportunity here, go and watch at my videos pale. Si ni sawa guys? Yeah, so I think nimewapatia kila kitu manze. Unless kuna mtu mwenye sasa ako na swali. Nani ako na swali hadi hapo? Tukimaliza meeting. Who has got any question, any general question? Kama umejoin saa hizi umejoin late, tupatane 4 p.m. Any question? Any question? Aya, nani kuna swali ya mwisho guys tukimaliza meeting? Any general question before we call off the session? So if you're just joining right now, we normally do some of the digital services. And those ones I've just mentioned right now. Sini sawa? So nani kuna swali ya mwisho tukimaliza meeting? Hebu achana na stand wewe. Twende. For more financial skills, knowledge, experience, how to work and make 5K every single day, how to get paid instantly, follow me guys if you haven't. See this out guys? Alright? Aya, nani kuna swali ya mwisho? So guys, just a minute. Let me see kama kuna swali yote mtu ako nayo pale. Now in my 4 p.m. we can catch up and discuss something. Either it can be either translation, it can be either transcription. So I want to show you guys something here before tumalize. The opportunity I'm giving you here, this one what? The opportunity I'm giving you here on all these digital services, but the opportunity nakupatia in a single day. Just take a look at this one, guys. So let's have a real talk anyway. I want to talk about someone. Let me give you guys a real talk. So in a single day here, if you can make at least, take a look at this one. In a single day, if you can make 5,000 from what I'm giving to you, right? If you can make 5K every single day from what I'm offering to you, it means in 1 week here you can make at least 35,000. In 1 month you can make at least 140,000. In 6 months of you being committed fully, you can make at least 840K. So kuna kitu nataka uelewe hapa hivi baadaye. Kuna kitu nataka muelewe before tumalize hii meeting. You tell me, nikikupatia opportunity whereby I give you an opportunity whereby in a day you can make 5K, in a week 35, in a month 140,000, in 6 months time 840K. Niambie hata kama uko na bills my guy, nataka ukumbuke hizo vitu. Maybe uko na rent, uko na school fees, una shopping pale unataka kufanya, and many more things. Maybe kuna family issue, so unalipa rent. Tuseme hata for example unaishi kwa nyumba maybe let's say one bedroom. Hata kama unalipa one bedroom, maybe unaishi kwa one bedroom ya 12,000. Did you guys know that if this 12,000 here, hata kama unalipa rent ya 12K, how long will it take you to raise that money to pay for that rent? A single week you can raise that money for that rent, right? So even if you have a school fees, I'm very sure a good number of us here, wengi wetu ni kama tunalipiwa school fees na wazazi. Hata kama serikali inakupatia help loan pale, you tell me, hata kama hiyo help inakuja 30,000, 40, 60K, ukirisk to your, just a simple part of that help loan, alafu book an account at just 4,500 Kenya shillings. Okay? Kila siku unapata 5K. In 1 week, utakuwa umerudisha ile pesa hata ulibook na account. In 1 week time. Take a look at that one. Even if you book the account at 6,000 hapa hivi, okay? Hii pesa unarudisha kwa a single week hapa. Hata kama umebook account ya 11,000 here na ufanya all these services zote, hii ni do ya 1 week usharudisha. So, a good student is normally someone who want to be financially free. You don't want to depend on your parents, relatives, family members. Na baadhi life hapa nje si rahisi. I've been there. I've been a student. Mimi nimekuwa comrade back then. I graduated in 2023. Nikajipata huko ndani. But then let me tell you something. Your parents hizo wanawapenda tu because some of you guys mko shule sahi. But kukua mature in life, it means that you can pay for your own bills. Real talk. Being mature in life is not about the age, it's about that responsibility. Can you use this opportunity here to make at least 5K in a day, 35,000 in a week, 140K in a month, and pay for all those bills that maybe you might be having, so that you can ease your parents the burden of paying for you everything. I can imagine someone has got a parent, then this parent is the one who's paying the school fees, this parent is the one who's paying for their rent, this same parent is the one who's doing for them this shopping. Like, my guy, you need to ease your parents all this burden. Let even your parent pay you the school fees, then you can do this work online and pay for yourself the rent and do some shopping here and take care of yourself and those people that you care about. As simple as that. So for those of us who want to get started, guys, here's the chance. Okay? Yeah, so book the account, follow me if you haven't, and let's make more money together, guys. Until next time, let's catch up in our 4 p.m. training. Mi sina mengi. If you want to make money, just do the right thing, follow me, and take the link on my bio. Let's earn together. Until next time, guys, let's meet in my 4 p.m. training. Bye-bye.